Your next reality TV binge is June Farms on Prime Video. Matt Baumgartner, owner, creator of June Farms. How did this relationship with Prime Video come about?
Hi, Trevor. It's been going on for about 10 years, to be honest with you. Our friend Omid Kahanji is one of the producers I've known for a long time. He's been really the person that's made it all happen. But it's basically was, he came to visit the farm and thought it was just a lot of craziness happening there and thought it'd make a good TV show.
Farm in New York. Tell us about this process of how June Farms got started.
So I just bought 120 acres. There was nothing on it. We built some cabins. We started doing weddings, got a bunch of animals. And then it just slowly built into what it is now, which I think is a beautiful kind of sanctuary for animals and for friends and family to come and have a great time.
It's a top tier destination for weddings. I mean, what is the process like for people booking weddings? Do you have to book years in advance? I mean, is it high? It's so high demand.
First of all, they call me. All the phone calls come directly to me. So I'm constantly talking to wedding guests, which I love. It is a long process. I guess I'd never been in the wedding business before. And it really is, start to finish, it can take years. And it's a lot of conversations with them. So it's a process that I enjoy. But with that long process comes a lot of stakes to deliver a beautiful wedding. I think you'll see that in the Prime Video show.
You certainly will. And it's not just weddings that people can do at June Farms. Tell us about the other experiences that people can have at June Farms.
Oh, thanks for asking. So there's cabin stays, which we have like 12 luxury cabins. One's a Hobbit house. We have a bar and restaurant called the Pony Barn on property. And then maybe our sort of like bread and butter is people visiting the farm and walking around and just meeting all the happy farm animals and then getting a drink.
I was reading about June Farms to kind of get ready for this interview. What is a gentleman farm? What constitutes being a gentleman farm?
A gentleman farm, I think of a gentleman farm as typically what's considered like a hobby farm. Like originally when I started it, I had other bars and restaurants, so it wasn't my main focus. I mean, it's not, a dairy farm is an incredibly difficult, challenging farm. Ours is a little bit simpler in the sense that we have fewer types of animals, not like 200 heads of cattle, but our farm is more about the experience of sort of walking around, meeting the farm animals and just sort of feeling like a switch is up in your head of like when you were a child, like opening up a picture book.
So great how this name came about. Give us kind of that backstory of June Farms, how it got its name.
June is my favorite month. I just find it to be a very beautiful month, especially in upstate New York. There's no, stressful holidays. Kids are out of school. Everything is in bloom. Our cows give birth on the farm in June. And it just sounded like a happy word that people would kind of remember and like.
Here we are. I mean, we're going to meet all these guests that the people working behind the scenes. What do you hope people take away from watching June Farms as they meet your staff, meet your crew, and just fall in love with this group?
Yeah, I hope they see that we have a lot of fun executing the weddings. And I hope they see that despite the sort of challenges and the arguments that we might get into, that we are really like one big happy family and really do genuinely care about each other. I think it's a really interesting perspective seeing a behind the scenes from the venue's point of view.
Such a great perspective because we don't see that perspective from these wedding venues, these top tier wedding venues. I mean, what your process is going to just explode after this show comes out. How are you going to handle that demand and just meet the customers' needs? What's that process going to be like?
I don't know. I mean, I keep reminding myself that there's only so many weekends in a year. It's not like they're going to add, 50 more weekends. So we're pretty booked already, thank God. And I think that if anything, this exposure will give us an opportunity to do, more quality over quantity and just sort of take more time choosing the right guests.
What's the process like? So I'm in Indiana, not in New York. What's that process like for kind of getting people to come make this a tourist destination at June Farms?
So they would call me. The numbers, I hope this doesn't like flood me with phone calls, but they would call me. They would call me. I answer the phone. We schedule a tour. I meet them at the farm. We go around the farm and like show them the different places on property you can get married. Show them all the animals. Meet the team. It's a very casual, it's a fun day regardless. I mean, we try to keep it low stress and like high hopes and high excitement.
What's the reasoning behind you answering those phone calls? Do you want it to be very direct to consumer?
Control. I'm a control freak. And I feel like if I don't, because I try to answer every single phone call that comes in and I worry if I give that to someone else that will miss phone calls. So it's a problem.
That. Yeah, I totally get that. And June Farms premiering the first season, all 8 episodes at once, a total binge release for this kind of show. Are there future seasons possibly in the works?
I hope so. Yeah, it was a really fun experience.
What do you hope? I mean, it's coming out on Prime Video. What was that relationship like building that with them?
It was wonderful. One of the answers that I give anytime someone asks what the experience was like, meeting the production team and the network team has been maybe the best part about it. I didn't expect to be meeting 50 to 75 new people who really do become your friends.
Those friends are the people that you work with every day. I mean, talk about that relationship that you've built with not just your workers, not just your coworkers, but they are your friends and your family.
They really are. I think just because of the time that you end up spending with them and working through the difficult challenges that you have to do when you're in the wedding business, you have no other option really than to connect. I mean, you might have to butt heads from time to time, but you really have to also talk the problems through in order to really communicate professionally. And also, you got to keep it together in front of the guests. I mean, it's really like you don't want them to see you kind of messing up. So it's a situation where you all have to be on the same page to deliver the product that we're always trying to do there.
That product is going to be seen on Prime Video, June Farms, November 17th, all episodes. Matt Baumgartner, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you so much. It was a pleasure.
Yeah, you as well.